What's up, y'all? My name is Bruce Bowers, and you are watching the 5th installment to the making of BootyWoman presents BootyShortz. I'm ready. Are you? So here we are, episode number 5. We're going to talk about part 2 of the BootyWoman presents BootyShortz episode, Sybl Rivlry part 2. So I'm excited to get right into it. We talked about in the last video about Anna Holton. We talked about the relationship that her and Sybl had as secret identities, and when they meet, we talked about all of that. So this one, we're gonna actually get into the meat and potatoes, and we're gonna get into some blah, you know what I'm saying, between BootyWoman and Sybl. I'm excited. You should be excited. Let's get down. So before I start talking about the battle sequence between BootyWoman and Sybl, I want to talk a little bit more about Sybl, the character. In the comic book, we didn't get a chance to really like showcase her powers and what she can do, and who she actually is. I kind of want to share with you guys as far as like who Sybl is and how did I create her. You know, if you guys have seen that movie with Meryl Streep, Devil Wears Prada, a lot of the elements of that character you'll find in Sybl as far as like her personality and how she is. She's no nonsense, you know. It's pretty much a beezy, straight up. And that's the kind of character I wanted to portray in Sybl. Now, as far as like her abilities and her powers and stuff like that, I actually got the name from a Marvel character, Sybl. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she's a Spider-Man, sometimes friend or foe, depending on what she feel like being that day. Kind of like how Catwoman is the Batman or something like that. Actually, Black Cat is more like that with Spider-Man. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Marvel. I'm not here to talk about DC. I'm here to talk BootyWoman. So let's get into it. So, Sybl is actually, I would say, more of an amalgamation of, if you guys know the White Queen from the X-Men comics and the Meryl Streep character from The Devil Wears Prada. You put those two together, you got Sybl, straight up. So her powers is more along the lines of telekinesis. She can move stuff, and she can create barriers and shields and stuff like that. And we see a lot of that in this battle between those two characters. So let's talk about the battle, shall we? So I remember when I did this episode, I was really thinking about, I'll be real with you, I did this episode like probably about 3 or 4 times before I got it down to where I was like, okay, this will go. You got to remember, my whole approach into the process of creating these episodes is I start off with a blank canvas. You know, all I have is a title, a story idea, and then I just develop it from there. I don't have a script. I don't have storyboards. I don't have an animatic. I don't have any of that. I just have me sitting down at a blank canvas and then just going to work, picking up the digital pen and just putting it down. The thing that I do want to share about this episode, this is probably the most action-packed episode that I've done with BootyWoman up to this point. So I knew it had to be something where that the action would tell the story more so than the actual, you know, relying on other things in the episode to tell the story. And I just really wanted it to be just like a fight, you know. But at the same time, I wanted to keep it like, you know, along the same line of how I've been animating BootyShortz. So it's funny because there were so many times that I was doing action sequences, I was doing drawings and stuff like that, and some of it was like, I don't know if this is safe for YouTube. I mean, damn. I don't know if Sybl is safe for general audiences of YouTube. I mean, you see what she's wearing. She's a very expressive person, you know? and she really don't give a damn. She don't about what you say, what you think, or anything like that. In fact, along with that power of the whole telekinesis or whatever like that, she does have mental manipulation as well, but it only works on men. So you can kind of understand how she dresses, how she looks, how she walks, how she talks, and all of that when it comes to power, feminine power, and exerting feminine power, albeit through, you know, her sexual prowess. It's really tough for a guy to even, like, you know, put her down or, you know, battle her in any way. It doesn't matter. You know, she has that mental manipulation going. So as far as Sybl Rivlry, I made her that way. I made her that way on purpose so that she could, like, have this power. But of course, BootyWoman ain't fazed by it. That's probably the real reason why she sees BootyWoman as a threat, because BootyWoman kind of has that same ability too, even though it's not purposefully done. That's not her thing, you know. BootyWoman really can't help having a big booty, and all her powers coming from her big booty. Hence why she's called BootyWoman. She can't help that, but she can take what she has and use it against her foes, use it against those who are oppressing, use it against those who are trying to conquer good using evil, and all those things. So you kind of appreciate the dichotomy that exists between the two of them, and how that they're similar in some ways, but in a lot of other ways they're like polar opposites. So, and that's the fun thing about writing stories with BootyWoman and Sybl Rivlry, honestly. So going back to my thought process of putting this battle together, I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be fast. I wanted to be able to showcase these powers. We see some other powers of BootyWoman as well inside of this episode, or in this episode. Just kind of, let's break the battle down a little bit. BootyWoman, of course, walking by the office is Aina. Her booty just goes off. So she kind of like sneaks and just listens in on the door, you know what I mean? And just to get a gist of what's going on. And her booty just goes off. So I wanted to do that where it rips the skirts, your panties and all that stuff. But I wanted to do that so that you can understand that the greater the danger, or the potential danger, the more intense her booty senses get, even to the point where it will rip out of her skirt. And like, you'll start to see her transformation into BootyWoman through her booty senses. Funny, right? So when she gets into her office and she's ready to go, remember, this is the first time I know in the comic book. So I guess this episode actually takes place, let me get the canon right, this episode actually takes place before the events in the comic book. Okay, so just remember that. And once again, if you haven't gotten the comic book, shame on you. Stop this video right now, or actually watch the rest of this video and then click the link in our info, the link in this, the info box below, and go to that store and pick up your copy. All right. So here we have Aina's booty senses just going haywire, right? So she just dashes off real quick, and then as quick as she dashed off, she's back, and bam, the doors kick open, and there's BootyWoman right there in Sybl Rivlry's office. And Sybl Rivlry is like, she should be surprised, like, oh my goodness, how did you find me? And she's not. She's not. She's just like sitting there like she's been waiting on her. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I've been waiting on you, Beezy. Let's go. Let's get down. And so she moves all the furniture out of the way and everything like that, and it goes down. I was trying to figure out, like I said, the way my whole process of putting this whole thing together. It's like, I also have to watch how much time I have left when I do it. So I got to be able to tell different parts of the battle in this much space, which is fine because BootyWoman BootyShortz is a fast-paced like cartoon. Therefore, while I'm doing this video or doing this series of videos to kind of break it down for you, because you probably won't catch everything as everything transpires, and unless you like watch pause, watch pause, watch pause, watch pause, study, watch pause, watch pause, watch pause, watch pause, examine, watch pause. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. So in this particular battle, the battle starts in the office. We get to see Sybl in full form. How she's using her powers. She has the telekinesis, just knocks her into the wall. She charges her again, boom, throws up the shield. And the shield is so powerful, and BootyWoman is so quick to try to get at her that it knocks her through several walls before knocking her out of the building. Remember what floor they're on in the building. They're at like one of the top floors of the building. So BootyWoman falls all the way down into the concrete, and her density in her booty is so great that it actually creates a crater in the asphalt in the street below. That's crazy. Can you imagine that? So at this point, it's pretty much time to wrap this thing up. I think I'm well over a minute into the series, or into this episode, and I have maybe like 20 seconds to go. Maybe less than that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But so I figured this was a good time to unleash another power of BootyWoman, and that was the Rump Quaker. And the Rump Quaker created this vibration, this ultrasonic subatomic vibration that kind of shakes her, because she couldn't get out of, she's stuck in the street, you know, trying to get out, and she couldn't get out. So using that power and combining it with kinetic ass control, she was able to catch Sybl off guard. Sybl didn't expect that. So she like gets at her, charges at her so hard that it knocks her like miles down the street, out of the city, and into a rural area. And that's what you get, Sybl right into a pile of manure, which is go to show, you know, hey, you're a shitty character, you deserve that shit. So that's what it is. But all in all, I think I did a really good job, or accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, as far as like showing Sybl's rivalry with BootyWoman, showing the power of BootyWoman, and showing the power of Sybl as well. So I accomplished those three things. That episode was a lot of fun, and I can guarantee you Sybl will be back with a vengeance. Just keep watching. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and sitting through the making of BootyWoman Presents BootyShortz, the 5th installment. I'm really glad that you guys are taking interest in BootyWoman. Continue to like it, continue to watch the views and make those views go up. You know, and do us a favor and continue to share, comment, continue to view some of the past episodes as well. All of those really help the YouTube algorithm so that we can continue to give you what you guys like in BootyWoman. If you see something in an episode you have a question about or what have you, hit your boy up. I'll be right there to answer any questions that you have, okay? All right? So once again, thanks for hanging out. Peace. Take it easy.